Hello everyone, it's me Alicia. Welcome back to Mocking Gariana 3. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be watching episode 11 of the Next Step Series 8. And it's just literally been announced 4 minutes ago that the Next Step Series 8 Part 2, otherwise known as 8B, will be released on November 7th. So set your calendars, your reminders, November 7th. I also am still in a leg brace. It's only been a day since I recorded the last video that I uploaded. So yeah, let's watch. I'm going to watch 2 today, and then I'm going to film my reaction to the finale of season 8A another day. Let's get watching this. So this episode is called Tomorrow, and I think that song is from Bugsy Malone. Oh yes, and Heath hasn't come out yet and said that he's the mole, so I think they're gonna reveal it in this episode. Oh no! Ah!
It was you.
Stop! I just remembered that they thought it was Shad who's the mole, so now they're gonna confront him. My lovely Shad. Does that mean we won't hear any more of Shad's voice? Because I need that.
Just because I have a random photo with Tiara Bling doesn't automatically make me the mole.
I thought Ozzy and Kingston knew I was the mole for sure. Looks like I'm safe.
No, Heath's not even gonna admit to it. He's like, chill. No one suspects me still. Let Shad take the blame. Heath.
Hey. How's it going with Step Inside? Fine. The show is in a bad place, and if I talk about it, I'm gonna cry.
Rochelle admitting that she has feelings? What?
I'm feeling the weight of the world. I'm brave, but I'm not sure.
Nice white balls.
You got it, guys. No, hey, we can do it.
There's no more running from what I did. I hurt my friends.
Heath.
It all stops now.
He's gonna do it.
It was me.
It wasn't Shad. It was me. I'm the mole.
Right, now reactions to this. Let's go through what I think everyone reacted like. Piper will be incredibly hurt. Be like, how could Heath do this to us? Cleo will be absolutely fuming because they led her to believe it was Jude. So Cleo will just be like, I don't have time for this. And then probably go and apologise to Jude. Ozzy, Finn and Kingston, I want them to be absolutely livid and like borderline aggressive with Heath. Because this could have ruined their futures and their careers, and he's been lying to them. Like, it would really annoy me, especially Ozzy, who's been working on this, like, detective thing with him. I want Ozzy to be, like, in his face, and, like, Finn... No, like, who could pull them away, separate them? Who have I not met? Lily, maybe? No, Rochelle. Rochelle could be, like, splitting them up, and, you know, just, like... fight. I want there to be a fight. I want Rochelle to go off on him. Ugh.
Yeah, and to come back in to here.
Yeah.
Also, we have the question of whether Kenzie is on A Troop as like a member of the team who will be on stage, or if she's just there assisting. Because if she's just assisting and doing choreography, she needs to be paid realistically, because she's just going there and working. You could class it as work experience, I suppose, but she's basically in charge. Like, she should be getting paid. And we're taking it as, like, they're all probably 18 now, because Noah was 18 in season 6, and that's why they had to compete in the senior division, but no one else was 18 yet. Rochelle's probably going to be a similar age to him, so she's at least 18 now, definitely. And then I'd say everyone else is probably 17, 18, like, especially if they're thinking about their professional careers. So they know that they're no longer kids. They're not a kid anymore. Ozzy is probably, like, 16. Because he's got to be younger if he was on J Troop. Yeah, so anyway, Kenzie should be being paid for what she's doing with A Troop. But what is she doing now with A Troop? Because that wasn't a solo she was working on with Pete, because Pete hasn't got a solo. Abby's got a solo. It would be pointless to rehearse a group dance with just one person. I mean, it's dedication, but why not have a scene with all of the A Troopers, which is what I said last time. Like, get all of the A Troopers in a scene together and have Kenzie lead them, because we haven't actually seen her do that yet. She's done the bare minimum. She's picked a soloist. She's told them to work on a trio. But, like, what is this?
I think I'm just hurt because of how quickly I was cut out.
Does she mean cut out as in, like, cut out of their friendship, or cut out of the show? Because Kenzie did that to herself. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm going to presume she means cut out of friendship. Like, oh, cut you off. But yeah, if she means the show, that she brought that on herself.
So this whole time, Heath, it was you? When you join A Troop, you kind of get used to the drama. It comes with the territory. But Heath,
different.
he's taking it to a
Yeah,
whole new
thank
level.
you, Amy.
When I first joined A Troop as an alternate, I was super excited.
This is actually interesting because I don't know the actual reason Heath was the mole. You know, he was just my mole. He was just giving me info. So this is intriguing.
The team decided to go to Dance Mania instead.
Heath's curtains. I miss them.
And then Rochelle bailed on the team to go solo. Then Rochelle rejoined the team and we disqualified ourselves. I was against it, but I felt like I couldn't say anything. I just had to go along with it. And then it happened again. Nationals was my dream.
Fully get that, Heath. And what you've gone through is, you know, I empathise with you, bro. But the same way that Kenzie left Step Inside to pursue her dream, if your dream was Nationals, Heath, you could have just left the old A Troop and gone with the new A Troop. Gone back to B Troop. Well, A Troop. You know, the other team. Taken part in the challenge and pursued your Nationals dream. You could have just done that. You didn't need to do any of this. It doesn't make sense. But I fully get that everyone's just made these decisions and expected everyone to roll with it. That's always the way. Like, live as a team, die as a team, but we're always a team. No. People have opinions and thoughts. You don't have to stick by each other through everything. It's like them trying to be professionals. You don't have to do it as a team. You can do it individually and just support each other. So I fully get where he's coming from, but this does not explain why he needs to leak his friends' private information and expose them to a random girl online who's just, like, looking for views.
It doesn't make what he did right, but I see how he got there.
Yeah.
The Moxie audition came along and I got no invite. Surprise, surprise.
That's so true, damn. I always think about stuff like that. Like, I know it sounds like I'm just saying that. But when they do small groups and stuff, do they even ask people, especially Series 7? Like, when Finn barely danced, did they even ask Finn to, like, be in the numbers and stuff? Like, when it was the Thunder Bros? Why would they not ask Heath to be in it? Should he, like, they got a group chat. Piper and Amy were talking about it in that episode where she put the phone down because she was talking to James. Why not just put in the group chat, hey guys, we're going to audition for Moxie. Does anyone want to come do it? Oh, I feel for you, Heath.
So I kicked Shad out and you said nothing?
I know you're all mad at me, but
You know what, Heath? I think we all need a moment to process this. So maybe you should go to the studio and we'll get you when we're ready.
Okay.
Very mature.
Shad's leaving for the airport.
Wait, he's leaving?
I guess I gotta go.
The fact that Shad has told Rochelle he's going to the airport means he wants her to come. Love that. If he didn't care, he'd just go. You know what I mean?
And how do we know for sure he's not going to talk to Tiara Bling again? We can't trust him.
What would I do? Honestly, they're so close to doing the show and they've already lost the musician. I'd say, guys, we just need to do the show because they just need to look professional. They've already learnt the dances and whatever. They've got them all sorted. What dances do they have, actually? There's Rochelle and Shad's duet. Don't know how that's going to work anymore. There was Kenzie's solo. That's not a thing anymore. The dance they did for Moxie, are they doing that? That would be a good one. Oh, the dance with Cleo singing. So they've only got like 4 dances. Actually, I don't know.
If we're going to do the show, we need Heath. We don't have time to re-choreograph it all, especially without Shad.
I'm with Lily.
And after what Heath did, how do you
Heath
expect us
done
to
a
trust him
solo
now?
dance?
Won't you please help me?
I regret every second of what I did.
If
I could take it back, I would.
Push comes to shove, but I wanna love, I wanna get it all in.
Just gonna say, I love how this has been shot. Like the team thinking about it, the song in the background, Heath dancing in the studio away from them. I don't know the distance between the studio and where they're performing though, because like Heath got there pretty quick. Rochelle's ran out to go to the airport. When Ozzy was looking around at Rochelle just came in. Like Nick just walked in as well. There was no mention of the distance. So I don't know how close it is, but yeah, I love this scene so far.
I should be apologizing to Jude, not standing here and talking about Heath. We have to rely
King
on each other,
Heath.
even if it seems impossible.
This solo's sick.
Put myself in this corner.
We have something to say to you.
Oh my god, they're gonna kill him. Is that a... Was she trying to flirt there, Jude, or was that an actual slip? Because Leave your comments what you thought of that slip.
Didn't you see that big yellow sign right there? The floor's wet. You should be a little more careful.
Right, this is foreshadowing something. Is Jude gonna get injured so then she can't... Is Jude gonna get injured so then she can't dance with A Troop at Nationals and then Kenzie will start dancing on Nationals? Or Cleo will join the Nationals team like she always wants to because she just said how that was her dream too, but she wouldn't go behind the team's back? I think that's gonna happen. Jude will be made the alternate just in case she can dance and Cleo will take her place on the team.
Rochelle, there's something I have to tell you.
Shad, the limo's waiting. What's Maria doing here?
Queen Maria, what the heck? I did not know Maria was in it for anything more than the live stream and the off season.
The phone calls I've been getting are from Maria. I mean, she offered me a huge contract with her label.
No. Yeah, that's actually pretty sleazy of Shad because Shad knows how Maria has been like trying to expose the next step and how they don't like her. And yeah, Shad's team Rochelle. And he's still gone with Maria because they would have had to been discussing this for ages. It wouldn't just be a case of, oh, Rochelle's no longer wanting me on the team, so, oh, Maria, you've emailed me. Like, they've been getting these phone calls for ages. And the fact that Shad was hiding it from Rochelle knows that he was doing something wrong.
Look at my bracelet. It is time to go. Shad, I'll see you in the limo.
Look at my bracelet. Maria is so good. Connie is such a good actress. Like, just little things like that. I guarantee that wasn't in the script. It was probably just, oh, look, it's time to go. Like, she's so good at improving lines and just, oh, she's the bomb. She's great.
I'm sorry, Rochelle. I have to go.
Team Rochelle! We hate Shad!
When I got back to the theater, the entire team was gone. I guess the show really is off.
This scene, how Rochelle is just slumped on a chair, sad. She's got a hoodie pulled over her wrists and into her hands. That's how you show sadness without it being over the top and without having to smear makeup all over her face and put her hair in a massive bun and have her sat in an oversized hoodie with an oversized drink and with clown music playing as she walks. This is how you get... Yes. Yes.
They said I push people away when things don't go my way. I had nothing to say back. Because they're right.
Do you know what? I don't think Rochelle pushes people away when things don't go her way. Instead, she doesn't allow herself to process her emotions. And she doesn't just express how she feels. So instead, she goes on the defense. She always kind of just explodes rather than thinking. In the past, anyway. I'm glad she's kind of reflecting on herself, that this is nice for her development.
We talked about it. Even though what you did was unforgivable, we don't have any time to make any last-minute changes to the show.
The lighting in this scene is perfection, but I'm loving this. We'll say the dreaded thing. If this was series 7, they either would have forgiven him instantly and been like, yeah, we were in the wrong, it makes perfect sense, or it would be like completely blown out of proportion. I feel like this is the perfect amount of aggression and irritation, frustration, but also knowing that they were also in the wrong and that Heath is a part of their team, that they can't do it without him. Like, this is great. I love it. And I love how Lily's coming across in this scene.
Yeah, I'm just glad to stay a part of the team.
No. You're part of our show. That doesn't make us a team. Teammates put others first. Something you don't know how to do.
Poor little Heath, though. Look at him. Look at his little face. Aww. Oh yes! Kill it, Kenzie! Kenzie has got so much dance screen time this season. That was sick. Yes, yes, Kenzie. Whoever choreographed that, spot on. That was a great duet. Yes. And you know what? That lift that they did together reminded me of in Series 7 when Kenzie danced with Kingston to that fake duet and it was just very lackluster. And it was, yeah, not great. That is a duet.
Now do we start with the closing number? Opening? We need to rehearse opening. Opening. Okay, we'll do opening.
Cleo?
What the heck? What?
Cleo slipped on a wet floor on her way out of Middle C.
Why? Why? Like, why? Why did that need to happen? What? I guess now we know why that scene happened. It was foreshadowing, because Cleo warned Jude about it. But was it necessary? For what reason could Cleo not do the dance with the girls? Unless it was like, I don't know, maybe Danny wasn't available when they shoot the show scenes or something, so they needed a way to write her out of them. But it just seems like the most redundant kind of plot. I think I would have preferred it if Cleo's absolute outrage at Heath makes her completely go off and say, look guys, I cannot do this, because like they all agree that Heath's allowed to come back in, and she's like, no, I would have never done that to the team, and I feel like if it was me, you would have cut me out of it. Like, Heath doesn't deserve to dance with the team, and I don't want to do this anymore. She's only in the one dance anyway, so it's just like, no, forget it, I'm out. And she just goes back. So I know she enjoys, she's dancing again and she's got a place, but I'm sure she could just, like, she could take the alternate spot on the national team. That's what I would have liked to see. And then maybe they write it in 8B, that somehow Cleo gets to dance instead of just being an alternate. What? I mean, it might make sense a little bit, but this just seems like completely odd at the moment. But me and Cleo are twinning. I'm going to say that. Oh, what did you do to your knee? I slipped on a wet floor. No, I slipped on a wet floor while I was in middle C.
Now what do we do?
I loved the dance, Heath's dance, Kenzie's and Pete's dance. Oh, the dancing was great actually this episode. I love the plot reveal of Shad and Maria. What else happened? It's always really hard for me to like fathom what's happened just in this episode and not the past. I'm just really confused about the Cleo wet floor thing, because unless there's a real good reason as to why either Danny or Cleo could not participate in this show, I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. I would have much rather seen just a scene of Cleo and Jude making up to each other. Maybe even something just a bit more romantic, like spend a bit more time on that, rather than Jude awkwardly tripping over nothing, slipping over. And yeah, I don't know. But good episode. The highlight for me was Heath's dance. I thought it was, it was just the atmosphere. The way the whole scene was shot was just great. And Kenzie's elevation this season is incredible. So yeah, that was my reaction to episode 11. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think of all the things I've mentioned? Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm reacting to every single episode of Series 8. And the second half of Series 8 comes out on November 7th. So set your calendars, set your alarms and write it in your calendars. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!